guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Lauren. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're doing well. Today, I wanted to share with you some of the items that I picked up during the Sephora Memorial Day sale. I picked up a few things. I didn't go too crazy. I'm pretty proud of myself. I feel like there was quite a bit of good stuff on sale. I did a whole video about it. I'll leave it linked down below. I mean, it's past time, so you can't really get those deals. Maybe some of them are still on there, but anyway, I have a few of those items I thought we could talk about as I get ready, but I also have some new items, and I'm also creating a look that I did the other day and I really liked it. And if you've been following along with the struggle, it's nice to find a few items that I've been happy about. So I kind of just wanted to do that with you as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. First, I'm gonna prime. I'm using the Vesca Beauty Soft Sun Radiant Skin Primer. This one's in the shade Sunrise, which is like a golden kind of shimmery color. And I really like this. The other day when I wore it, I was pretty happy with it. I definitely apply pretty liberally because I also use primer sometimes as just this like bringing moisture back to my skin since I've moisturized whenever that was. And this kind of falls in line with sale makeup, although I got it from a boxy sale a little bit ago and I just haven't given it the time yet. So that's why it's in my Shop My Stash. I thought the glow on this was really nice and like glowy without being like shimmery disco ball and also without being like greasy. So I felt like it was pretty good. I have nothing special for foundation today because I'm really just trying to keep it chill and just get back to basics. So I'm using my Yesna. I just use like a pump of this. I try really hard to just use the pump. And then I'm using a sponge. This one's from Dose of Colors. This is my little marshmallow. I love this sponge so much. It's just so big and puffy. But I've definitely been going back to and trying to go back to using my sponges because a brush is faster and easier, but when my skin is not in the best condition, it just doesn't look as good. So I'm gonna blend this on and get a nice even coverage, but still light. I actually, I wore foundation and I used more than a pump. I used almost 2 pumps of the Yesna because I was like, I'm going full glam. I wanna look really put together. And you know, everything looked great at my house. I get to my friend's house and I was like, oh my, what did I do? Why did I do this? I mean, it looked good. It looked good. It just looked like I was wearing more makeup, I guess. You know what I mean? Like everything looked nice, but it looked like I was wearing makeup and I really wasn't used to that. I was like, oh dang, I kind of wish, you know, it looked more skin-like or like actual skin, not skin with foundation on it. So yeah, I feel like my lighting in my own house played me a little. Or maybe their lighting's just bad for me. Okay, after I do that, this is when I go in with cream bronzer. I like to do whatever cream bronzer product I'm gonna do before I go in with concealer because I feel like if there's any mistakes, if I want to kind of clean up anything, it's easy to do that and I don't have to like reapply more product. So I've been really liking the Nars one. I think out of the 3 that I've purchased very recently, this is my favorite one. I just think it's really easy, like so easy. And I just use my little brush and put a little bit in there. I don't apply too much. I don't feel like you need a lot, but it's still very natural. And I think that's what I like. It's definitely bronzer where it's gonna look more warm toned, but I don't feel like it pulls to orange or yellow or red. Like I just think it's a good color. So I apply that on my receding hairline, on my cheekbones, and I just use the brush to gently buff it out, and I try not to go overboard with it and just bring a little dimension back to my face. I just love how simple it is and I feel like it does its job really well. And for my nose, I take a tiny bit and really I stipple it more than buff it because I don't want to disturb too much product on my nose. But I do like hitting my nose with a little bit of bronzer. For concealer, one of the items I picked up during the sale is from Jouer. This is the Essential High Coverage Concealer Pen. I initially bought this to work as a concealer for blemishes. I've used it that way once, like to treat just like spot areas, and I didn't love it. So today I'm gonna experiment with it and I'm gonna put it under the eye. Just the tiniest bit here. Just a little triangle right here in the inner corner. And then I'm going to use my finger, like the warmth of my finger, to hopefully blend that out and see if that looks okay. Because, you know, this I thought was going to have way more coverage, than I feel like it actually does. Like, I'm like, high coverage, I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm bringing it down just a little so I can blend it in. Yeah, this concealer just kind of sucks, honestly. This is definitely a bust. I don't love it. I don't know how much longer I'm going to try to make it work. I'll probably keep it around for like blemishes and really give it a try when that comes up. But it's definitely not one that I recommend so far. Yeah, it's just not that amazing. I'm using it though on my nose to try to just highlight a little. Yeah, I wouldn't pick this up. I don't think it's worth the money, even on sale, on anything. Like, I just don't like it. If you like this though, let me know how you use it. Maybe I will give it a try. I feel like it did brighten my under eye though, for sure. I just don't love it. It's not my favorite. I zoomed this in. I'm gonna be using a cream blush before I go in with other blushes. This one is new from Persona. They came out with 3 new blush colors in their like stick form, and Teddy, I've been using this basically since I got it every single day, and I really love it. I just apply a little on my skin, like high up here. I mean, look at that color. The color is so good. And you can use a brush or you can use a sponge. I've been using the brush for just like stippling things out. And I really loved this color and just like the way it looks, you guys. Very, very into this color. And I've really been enjoying swiping it on. Either that, I like the swipe on and then, you know, blend out, or just sticking my brush in like the pot. That's been some of my favorite cream blushes, but just so perfect. Just a nice little base going on. It's so beautiful. There's no shimmer in it. It's just like a cream. I haven't tried the other colors. There's like a pink and a red. I have so many blushes lately. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a blush dedicated video very soon because I just feel like it's been a lot over here lately, and I thought it'd be fun doing like a little try on, talking about them, all of that. Honestly, most of what I bought during the Sephora sale were blushes. Like, I bought a lot of blushes. I've used this in a video already. This is the McGrath blush palette that came out for, I believe, holiday. It is the Galactic Sun Divine Blush and Glow Trio. This is so pretty in person. I've been very, very happy with it. I just wanted to show you what it looked like. So those are the colors. I love, obviously, that like burnt orange one, you guys know. You have something more cool, something more warm, and then you have this highlighter, which the highlighter is a little bit deep on me, so I can't use it as like a traditional highlighter, and it also has a pretty strong gold flash, I find. So that one I'm a little bit more careful with, but the 2 blush colors are beautiful. Very happy with those. Sometimes it's really hard to tell online like what it's actually gonna look like. And I feel like if I knew it looked like this back when it came out, I'd be more apt to get it. But very happy with this. I know she has like blush duos out, and I've been tempted. I didn't pick any up yet. I'm sure they're really great. They're just really expensive, and I'm like, I don't know. I have a lot of blushes I'm trying out. So anyway, that I picked up during the sale, so far a win. The other 2 blushes I picked up are from Clinique, and these were on sale during the sale for like 19 bucks. This shade I was nervous to pick up. It's Opal Pop because it's so light, and I was like, oh, is it gonna even do anything? I love it. I freaking love using it, especially if I'm gonna do a cream underneath like I have today. This is what I'm gonna use today. I love how easy this is to use. I forgot, you know, I love my Nude Pop from Clinique. You guys know that, but it's just so easy to use this blush. Here's a little swatch of it. Looks like nothing special, but on my skin it does show up. This is the other color I got. It's right here, and this one's called Topaz Pop. I feel like this reminds me of the Fig one from the line. It's beautiful. Again, like super happy with these 2 blushes. I've used both of them. I like both of them, but this is one that just so easy to go to. So I just swirl. I get a lot, you know. I like that I can just go in. No holding back with this one. And then I will just dust this on my cheeks, kind of in the whole blush draping thing, but I feel like it still looks pretty normal when I do it because it's not an intense color, and I really like that. I just love it. I just love it so much. I know it looks intense now, but once I have everything else on, it looks pretty normal. I forgot something that I really liked doing the other day too, was actually putting a little bit of this on my nose. Who am I? I thought it looked really cute, actually. I don't know. I just like that look lately. I know that people do it like across the cheeks. I'm starting to play around with that kind of sunburnt thing. Although, oh my gosh, don't actually get sunburnt. The other day, you know, I sunscreened up, feeling good. I got sunburnt though on my freaking part. How do you stop a sunburn on your scalp? Can you please let me know? It's still kind of there, but still, man. Now I'm gonna go into brows real fast. I'm gonna speed it up. It's honestly nothing special. I am using, though, this Covergirl brow gel instead of my Persona, just because I switch it up. But other than that, nothing that special. Okay, brows look, I think, pretty good today. I'm like pretty happy with them. Every day is a different day, you know, but they look pretty good. I'm into it. I'm gonna prime my lids. I'm using the Persuade pencil from Sigma. It's just like a cream shadow base. And for my eyeshadow today, I actually picked up a few of the Glossier trios. These were on my radar, and then, you know, I never picked them up when they first came out, and then I kind of forgot about them, but picked this one up. This one's Almond. I also picked up Jute, and Jute's not my fave, but Almond I've really been liking. So the thing on these, it's like the same color. They're very monochromatic, but there's different finishes. So there's like a matte. This one is like a more satiny color, and this one has more shimmer to it. I'll give you guys swatches. If you're someone who loves like the sparkle only, you're like not looking for subtle, I don't think these would be for you. You know, you can see how monochromatic they are, but I've been into them. I like it. I like, even though it's all three very similar colors, I feel like if you're using it for the right thing, like, you will like it. So anyway, I'm going to take a little bit of I'm kind of mixing the matte and the satin together, and I'm going to be putting that on my outer edge and kind of blending up as I go. I'm going to get a different brush. I need more of like a fluffy. Anyway, I'm going to be putting that just all in my crease, all on my lid, like kind of just everywhere. I feel like these shadows are really good for your fingers, like if you like just putting on some stuff with your fingers. Maybe not the matte, you know, but the other two shimmers, they go on really well with that. Okay, I'm switching back to the brush I initially had, just going in with the more satin color, more on the lid. I'm still kind of keeping it to the outer portion though. I'm going to use the shimmeriest color on that inner portion and kind of as a topper to everything. Before I do that though, I'm going to highlight. I'm using the Natasha Denona highlighter, the Super Glow one, and I'm just putting that on the brow bone. And I like to do this because I can give it a nice blend, I feel like, between the colors. And then I'm gonna put that on the inner corner as well. And I just use a big fluffy brush, so it's like spotlighted, but not super pinpointed. All right, now I'm gonna take my finger, I'm getting the more sparkly shade, and I'm just tapping that over everything. I think it is so pretty. And it reminds me, like, if you like things like Charlotte Tilbury, I feel like you would like this. Or I haven't tried any other colors besides this and Jute. I don't love Jute, but Almond is beautiful. And I kind of want to try a couple other ones and see how I like them, because I think they're so easy. And I really like the most shimmery color is shimmery without being, you know, too glittery. I can see a lot of people actually liking that type of formula. So especially the Glossier girl. All right, so that's the eyes. I think they're so pretty. I'm gonna add some liner, which this is the tried and true. I just got a bunch of pixie liners, but one of the ones I used, I think, actually irritated my eyes. I've definitely been having to like prioritize my eye health lately in terms of like how dry they are or not. I'm trying really hard to be good about that, but man, some days my eyes just sting almost from how dry they are, and I have to be really careful, and they look red, and I honestly look really tired, and I don't know. I've been trying to just keep up with like my drops, and sometimes everything's going great, and then as soon as I add a few of the eye products around my eyes, that's when things go to shit. So I'm kind of trying to like figure out what those items are and just be careful about it. So anyway, I'm taking that satin shade from the quad, or trio actually, and just putting that underneath my eye, kind of on top of that. I love this shade for under the lashes because it's a little bit shimmery, but again, not too much. And over top that liner, I just feel like they go together really well. Okay, I'm gonna add some mascara, and then we'll move on to highlighter. I haven't done that yet. I've been doing highlighter in a bit of a different order, but I think I'll also put on my spray. So this one's that Half Magic Beauty one. It's kind of douse my face, but it'll kind of dry down a little bit before I go in with highlighter while I do my lashes. Okay, let me zoom out just a little. I mean, I guess you want to see the finished eye look. Usually I do that, I forgot. So that's the finished eye look. Simple, so simple. You guys know, I feel like this is what I've been so into. And something about these, I don't know what it is, but I'm actually feeling my makeup and I'm just like enjoying that moment, you know? I think it looks good. Okay, now for highlighter, you can see, I feel like already the glow that this mist has given me. I kind of rated this bad because I don't love the sprayer on it, but as for the actual product, I think it's pretty good, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'd like repurchase it. I think there's other things that can do this. I love the Peach and Lily Glowy Mist too, but it definitely does leave a little bit of that glow. This highlighter, I have been so into, you guys. I put this in my Shop My Stash, Pat McGrath Labs. This is another one from the holiday collection. She also came out with highlighters again. I probably just need to get on getting those. They're probably something I'd really like. But this is Lunar Nude. It's such a good highlighter. Formula's amazing. Embossing, amazing. Like, I just feel so rich when I use this. So I use my big fat sculpting brush from Sigma, the Powder Sculpt F44. And I just lightly dust this on my cheekbones. And this actually can get a little deep for me. It has like this rosy undertone. Do you see that? Oh, it's so pretty. But because I place my blush so high on my cheeks, it actually just kind of works, you know, into it. I like to keep this just on my cheeks though, maybe a little, you know, put a little on my nose, more for the color than for like the shine. And then what I'll do, I'll take this one more for like actual like highlighting in terms of like lightness. And this I'll just take more targeted like on my nose, like on the tip of my nose, maybe a little on the bridge, tip of the Cupid's bow, even up here, which sometimes I'll take the other one up there too, but more than nose, I need something a little bit lighter. It's not light enough to like highlight there, I feel like, but loving the highlighter combination and just loving this highlighter in general. It is just so good. I realized I didn't tell you about one of the other sale pickups that this is like more last minute. This was like in its own little order. And it was a mistake, you guys. This is the Chroma Crystal Top Coat from Natasha Denona. Now, I was talking to you guys about the dual chrome ones. I was like, should I get them? Should I not? And a lot of you guys were like, no, 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 no. But then I saw that they had neutral ones, and there's this bronze, which, once again, swatch photos, what the fuck is it gonna look like? I have no idea, because the photo of the product looks lighter, the swatches look dark as fuck. I just... swatches are so annoying. I get that brands want to, like, you know, show a fantasy. I don't even mind some of the stuff, but like at least it makes sense. Sometimes you go from promo photo to promo photo and they don't even look the same. I'm like, what does this look like? You guys, it's not just meant to look pretty, it's also meant to be accurate. Thank you. Anyway, this is the top coat in Metal Bronze. And first off, it's a little bit darker than I expected, but more than anything, if I can show you, it is completely like exploded in there. Like completely exploded. I'm pretty sure that's not what this is supposed to look like. It's just expired, honestly. I'm pretty sure. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might actually even return this because I'm pretty sure that's not what it's supposed to look like. I know these are kind of those semi-loose things. I'm pretty sure it should be more creamy than that though. Yeah, I think it's very dried out, so disappointing, and don't fucking pick those up, okay? I know you want Natasha Denona on a discount. I get it. I do too, but those things, there's a reason people aren't loving them. They're not tried and trues. Don't get them. Okay, don't get it. On to lips. I did this lip with this look the other day and with this like dress, like everything. I was like, damn, I like that. So a little popsicle lip moment. I'm going in with this Jane Iredale Play On pencil. I honestly got this because it was like a gift with purchase when I repurchased a lot of my lip liners from her when I was buying them from Namies. So I'm gonna just tap this on my lips. It's a red, but it kind of looks pink. Very lightly. We're not going for full saturation. We're not going for super outlined. There are probably a million products you could get this look with, at least for this part. I don't know about the gloss. You'll have to figure that out for yourself, but I just want it to be kind of popsicle-y, not a big deal. Even this is maybe a little bit more than when I did it before, but when you really like blend it out like this, it actually will stay longer, I feel like, and you don't have to be so worried about it getting everywhere. There's not like a shit ton of products on my lips right now. When I kiss my hand, almost nothing comes off because it's really in there. Then I'm using this gloss from In Beauty Project, Glaze number 1. This is actually a repurchase. I really do quite like it. And then I use this as a gloss on top. And then throughout the day, I would just touch up with this. And it was like enough, you know, because this has that red tint to it already. But honestly, I really just liked this lip. I felt like it was pretty low maintenance for doing something colorful. And this is kind of that pop that I was talking about or like wanting for summer. I feel like it's just so pretty. I really like it. All right, guys, I could even too like put my hair back a little bit, you know, like in a little ponytail. But I think I'll leave it down for now. But yeah, I really like this look and I really like some of the products. So the standout, this Teddy, I'm like obsessed with this. Also just in blushes in general. I just think these are really great pickups. Very happy. The Pat McGrath one's very happy. Unfortunately though, I'm like at a 50% success rate. I think I picked up 4 items. Oh no, 5. I picked up 5 items. 2 of them didn't work. 3 of them did. So not very good. These 2 I don't recommend. I don't suggest. The concealer looks fine. It's just nothing special. And I'm really surprised it's so high coverage because I'm like, I don't think it's a high coverage. I really don't. I don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you picked up anything from this sale. Speaking of sale, this candle, I have to just mention this. I wanted to because am I gonna risk my life right now? I guess. Okay, this is Pink Petal Tea Cake from Bath & Body Works. It's going on for the semi-annual sale, which is happening right now. If you guys didn't know, which Beach Nights, you guys know my favorite scent, on sale. I think the fragrance mist is like 4 something. Just saying, if you're gonna go in, just stop in, grab it for cheap, you know, one of my favorite scents. But this one, the Pink Petal Tea Cake, I heard everyone talking about it. It's pink rose petals, pound cake, and vanilla glaze. It's really good. I'm surprised I like it as much as I do. It's nice and soft smelling, but there's something about it. The rose is not too powdery or too floral because it has that like vanilla in there, but it's also not too sweet. And there's something still kind of tart going on. It's very good. Highly suggest it. And just in general, thought I'd mention that sale since this whole video kind of had sale running through it. I don't know. Feel like I'm getting my groove back a little. The lighting's a little bit different today, so you have to let me know what you think of it. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. Okay, thank you. Bye. See you in the next video.